first things first, as always, check how big it takes up screen size-wise. Definitely gonna have to wait until we see the map to determine what kind of background image. Looks good, looks good. Do we have volume? We do indeed have volume, so hello people of the internet, it is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we are going to continue to do, or not continue, good lord, I'm talking like him in the future. We're going to start up the 4th Lostbelt. First off, we get the first time login bonus after when you log in during the campaign for the broadcast station, volume 12. A reward for 30,000 SNS reactions activated. And that's all of that. So, we will really quickly, because, again, I'm lazy, claim our consecutive login. We'll claim the official Facebook and Twitter campaign, the official broadcast, consecutive login, login. A maintenance for the interludes, because I didn't do any of the interludes on stream. Login. I got the 1150 days login bonus, so I'll take that. And more login. And finally, the 4 for maintenance. Good lord, that was a lot of quartz. And then we, of course, have... I also feel the combination of rain and hydrangeas are wonderful. So what do we got here? Ah, the pre-release. Since you completed Lostbelt number 3, we get another 10 free quartz. I'll take that. And then just the weekly claims. Not really too much. Only ones are... Some of those are old. I guess we need to acquire gems and clear some things. We'll probably get that over the course. But beyond that, let me clear this out here real quick like. Because I don't know who any of these people are. I should do this before stream, but I didn't want to, you know, cut through the acknowledgement that this is the first time I'm logging in since everything happened. So yeah. It's flimsy logic, but I'm standing by it, you know. And doot. There we go. And of course, there is always the mana prism shop. Although my supply of prisms is very, very low. Okay, that's cool. I guess Assassin Li Shuin has some costumes. Interesting. We'll take the summoning tickets. And we'll take the experience. I'm not going to bother with the foes, because I'm pretty good on those. As you can see, I am back up on the old quartz train. Really quickly here, I just want to peek at the banners, just so I can get some idea of my current status. So I'm currently sitting at 7 tickets. Let's see here. Anything else really interesting? What is this banner? Oh, it's the interlude campaign banner. Okay. I'm not gonna bother. I kind of want to go for that 3-star, to be honest, and maybe the 4-star, but I'll save, you know, I'll save. There's gonna be plenty of time here. So before all of that, we have the news things to go over. I'm not gonna go over the interlude stuff because I kind of skipped out on that. The pickup summoning, they kind of went over that in the, well, I kind of flashed over it then, but they kind of went over it in the stream last night. The only thing is what these servants and stuff, some more details. So the Moon Cancer is an AoE Arts NP, heavy damage and implies invincible and recover HP for yourself. Lakshmi is a AoE Quick Saber. I don't think... There's probably been that combination, I just can't think of it off the top of my head. And William Tell is a single-target arts archer. Sorry, dude. Chloe's already doing your job better, probably. And then we get some new craft essences. Holy King of Twilight. Increase buster effectiveness by 20 and MP by 10. Not sure who that is. La Folia. Increase buster card effectiveness by 10 and HP recovery by 10 for yourself. Again, no idea who this freaking creepy clown girl is. And Day After, MP gauge by 1% each turn and debuff resistance by 5. Again, I don't really recognize any of these people. Hey, Ouroboros, welcome to the stream. How he thinks. She might be the only quick AoE saber, not gonna lie. Ah, they must be, so they're from probably the base extra. So, hopefully when they release the extra remake, I will know who these people are. I mean, okay, so this guy kind of looks like the Ideal Holy King CE. I can't remember his name. Hang on. I want to check something. So, NP damage comparisons. Really quickly here. Show me all sabers by typing. Quick. Yeah, she's the only quick AoE saber. Okay, actually, that makes her quite rare. So, all in all, I only think the 5-star CE is really worth anything. So, I mean, yes, the Buster effectiveness is good, but the HP recovery, I feel like that would only really work on Nightingale, maybe? And Day After, I mean, let's be honest here, most 3-star CEs aren't really that good. We already read through this on stream. This one, kind of, we read through. It was a little quick, and William Tell is a cool dude. You can see the normal phantasms there, and when are they going to be added in? Are they going to be in normal banners? Let's see. So, they'll be added to the story summon after the pickup ends, and William Tell will be added to the friend point summon after the pickup ends. Okay, so I can get spooked by Tell. I can be spooked by William Tell this anniversary when I end up rolling for all of the new servants. And then the CEs will be added to the story summon. Zahak has spent over 600 quartz, you think, and failed at Ganesha and ended up with a lot of the 4-star saber. RIP. Sorry to hear that, Zahak. Sorry to hear that. But welcome, J6. Welcome, Hobby Things. And welcome, Jakester. Welcome, Hobby Things. I'm just going through the little bits of news here. I might throw some tickets at the banner, not gonna lie, but I'm not rolling any quartz. I gotta save because we get Mama Nobu this month, probably. And I'm gonna roll off for Mama Nobu, so, you know, gotta save. Plus, let's be honest here, Mama Nobu is something. And then the Lostbelt number 4, I did read this on last night's stream. Story begins, the trailer's online. We already read through Pepperoncino, Scandinavia's. I'm not sure if which word is easier to call him by. Is it Scandinavia or Pepperoncino? You didn't roll? That's fair. You couldn't get Lakshmbat. I cannot pronounce that name. You couldn't get Laksh. That's unfortunate, Jakester. Hopefully you'll get her eventually. She's going to be added to the general pools, I think. And then we do get some new Ascension materials. Arrowheads of Malice and the Egg of Truth. Now, if I recall, I am going to be needing Egg of Truth for Lambda this coming summer. I'm actually going to go to that right now. So total for both. Yes, I need 24 for Lambda, 45 for Spishtar, eventually. Yeah, so I'm gonna need a lot. Very fast, game. Very fast. I hope I get plenty of them from the story, or the free quests. And some new features added into this update. MP servants are coming equipped with craft instances, and that's actually really good. Position of formation restricted NP servants can be changed. That's super good, actually. But yeah, that is pretty much the news here. You know, I'm just gonna do it now. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. I'm gonna throw 7 tickets on this banner. Throw 7 tickets, and then that's it. Just 7. Get a drink. Seven tickets, then it's on to the story. Which I do need to be focusing a little bit more on, since tonight's not going to be a super long stream. If you're starting Lostbelt 4, gotta go because your computer broke, can't stream, so you can't play it yet. That's completely understandable, man. That is completely understandable. But yeah, I do plan on doing Lostbelt 4 here after I get these tickets done. After these tickets, the Lostbelt number 4 will be activated. And 3. But yeah, it's not going to be a super long stream tonight, because I'm going to be completely honest here. Critical Role starts in less than 3 hours, and it's probably going to be the final episode of the second campaign, so I need to catch that. You know? So yeah. That's why it's not going to be a long one today. Tomorrow, though, tomorrow will be a long stream is long. Critical Role. D&D. Streaming. I've been watching it since the first campaign, so for a few years now. You know? And the final ticket gives us Servant, Lancer, Hector. Okay. I didn't really expect anything from all that, to be honest. Yeah, it's about 3 hours. Should be about 3 hour stream today. Also, I do think... I need to get a count here, so how many... I have roughly how many embers here? 193... I probably have enough. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Google Doc, and I'm going to, before we start the Lostbelt, do one more thing that has been backing up. I am going to rank up whoever is highest in my rank up, level up order. And the current person in the highest is... drumroll please. Mary Reed. So, Wobbuffet, if you're watching this in the future, be ready, because Anne Bonnie, Mary Reed are about to be leveled up. So first off, I need to withdraw the foes. Oh gosh, I haven't done that. I need to also apparently feed Aresh some. So I'm gonna feed Aresh here as well. I'm sorry, J6, but the +3 to Herc doesn't really count towards it, because I'm sorry, I already announced it was next, so Herc is solidly at 29, but Mary Reed was the one that I said, so sorry. Okay, but first off, Aresh. So I definitely click that. Level max, Aresh Kagol. And feed her some golden foes. She's getting close. Aresh is definitely getting close to that 2k. And then turn off the level max. And let's find Anne Bonnie Mary Reed. Not summer version, but the OG rider form. So to start things off, we foe them up. Make sure I don't accidentally burn any golden foes into them, because that would be very much sadness. And more foes. It's very likely Herc's gonna be the next one, though, you know, J6. Let's be honest here. Herc is probably gonna be next. And there we go. Let's start things off by upping their first skill to a 6, probably. So let's scroll down and find where they be. We got plenty of rider gems. So Voyage A up to level 6. Okay, so they're not gonna bleed me for materials, because that's always a worry when you upgrade your servant skills, is if they'll bleed you dry from materials. Alright. And then silver embers. Okay. That's fine. And there they be. Auto. There we go. Let's get this level up party started. I can take out the rest of the silvers, but I will wait. For I am a patient man. Ooh, super. Super suck. And probably one more. There we go. Then we can claim the rest of the silver embers and then keep going. There we go. 14 silvers and ascension number 1. Alright. Honestly, don't know what their ascensions look like. You're not wrong. Did their coats just get a little bit puffier? I really can't tell the difference between the first and second. Did her coat get fluffier? And did she gain a sword? Hang on, I need to see now. Okay, so she got a sword and her coat got puffier. That's literally all the difference. That's... Not gonna lie, that's kind of lame. Not gonna lie, that's kind of lame as far as art changes, you know? But it is what it is. It also could be considered genocide simulator, by the way. Just saying, you know? So it could also be considered war crime simulator. There's a lot of different simulators that the Lostbelt arc can be considered. Marksmanship B is the name of their second skill. So, literally a crit damage buff, a crit star gather buff. No, I don't want to level it up. I wanted to see if I was right with that skill description, but whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got strengthening quests, but it's kind of not the best skills, let's be honest. Sorry, Anne Bonnie Mary Reed. Oh, I mean, you know, that's not terribly surprising. We're messed up psychologically, too, you know. I mean, is it any wonder why we're not considered in the right, considering we're committing genocide on such a high level? We probably have some of the highest body count in the entire Fate franchise, if you really think about it. Even if it is only by association, you know. By the end of the Lostbelt arc, we will have the highest body count. Which is saying something. And a little ting just happened. What just tinged? Wobbuffet is hosting the stream. Welcome, Wobbuffet, welcome. Your Anne Bonnie Mary Reed efforts have paid off. As they are getting leveled up. I'd be like, Fujimaru-kun, good morning, did you sleep well? And he just says, I want to die. Meanwhile, these two just want to grow strong. Ooh! They're wanting bones. I'm still a bit hurting for them bones. Them bones still be hurting. So I will clear them from the schedule and put +1 into Summer and Bonnie Mary Reed. I mean, I do kind of wonder, like, we only really see that the pro-tag is hurting from all this, but, like, what is everybody else's thoughts? I mean, Gordolf, he seems to be compartmentalizing it, but what are Gordolf's thoughts? You know, I want to see some of the thoughts and the inner workings of the mind of others, you know? Let's be completely honest, Holmes is probably hitting that dust hard. He has an excuse to do so now. It's almost perfect, it feels great. That's what they say. I was not expecting that outfit, let's be honest. I am kind of dreading the final ascension here, because Mary Reed's outfit is something. Let's go with that. It is something. It redeemed it there. If I summon her, I'll see. I don't know if I'm even going to be rolling for Summer Da Vinci, actually. Yeah, Summer Da Vinci's not really on my radar, unfortunately. Just, I've got so much other stuff to be rolling for, you know? Especially considering it's pretty much going to go from Gouda Gouda to, admittedly, the Summer rerun I'm not really going to be rolling, but then Summer 4. Alright, that's 666 for all skills. And here we go. But you are at... Yeah, I meant... I probably mixed summer and summon in the same word there. That's my guess. I mixed summer and summon together. Since, you know... They are very close together. Lolly Vinci is... I'm not even calling her Da Vinci Lily. It's Lolly Vinci. Let's be honest. It's Lolly Vinci. And there's level 70. Time for their final ascension. Finish leveling them up, and then it is on to the Lostbelt, where we will probably grow more by... that... That final ascension art is something. That final ascension art's something. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, speed level up time. No, I don't think I can, Wobbuffet. I do not think I can zoom in on that ascension art. Nope, no way, not gonna happen. I was not expecting that to be like that. You know, I mean... It just I doubt it's as bad as it looks like it is. But it looks pretty suggestive, not gonna lie. Yeah, so, okay, they're done. And we're off that screen forever! Never gonna have to see that screen again until we have to level up their skills, but that's not gonna be something that's decided on by channel points or anything. Alright then, alright. So, with all that done, no more stalling, no more gimmicks, no more tricks. Oh, nope, that's not gonna happen on camera. That's gonna be an off-camera thing. We are going to be doing the 4th Lostbelt, Samsara of Genesis and Terminus, Yugakshetra. Here we go. On December 31st, 2019. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Ouroboros. I hope to see you in the future! Have a good evening, dude. And good luck with yours. Good luck with yours. On December 31st, 2019, the entirety of human history was erased in a single stroke. Every trace of civilization was wiped out, and in its place the earth was left a bleached wasteland. No one knew why or how it was done. All that was clear is that humanity had been utterly defeated. No, it's worse than that. We never even had a chance to fight back. Our destroyer was known as the Foreign God, a being of a distant star wielding unfathomable power. Entity, we have a message for all of humanity. This planet will soon be reborn as an old, brand new world. I never realized that was a weird sentence. Human civilization was a mistake. The path of our growth was incorrect. And so I have made my decision. I will revolt against all of human history. Proper human history. We are about to fill this world with inhumane mystic secrets. We will restore the Age of Gods. To that end, the gods have decided from a far-off galaxy, and that in their wisdom, they have used 7 seas to select new leaders. These leaders will remake this planet as they see fit, and the one who reigns supreme shall be given the right to renew the world itself. The life forms from proper human history will not be permitted to take part in this war, or even to view it from the sidelines. Trees of creation have sprung up all across the land. Now, all of humanity's old endeavors will be set aside, frozen. If you can do 70 single rolls, then you can do 710 spins there, Wabafet. My name is Wudame, Kashtaria Wudame. On behalf of the 7 cryptors, I have a message for those of you who have escaped from Chaldea. No, rather I have a message for the scant few remnants of the human race. We will be the inheritors of this planet's history. I'd save up for a 10 spin. That way you're guaranteed to get something of a 4-star rarity or higher. Not necessarily going to be a servant, but, you know, there's a guarantee there. Cryptors. The 7 masters of the old Chaldea who were supposed to save the world. David Semvoid. Ophelia Farmsalone. Oh, she's grayed out because she's dead. Beryl Gut. Kadak Zemlupus. Akuta Hinako. Skidinavia Peperoncino. And their supposed leader, the foremost disciple of Chaldea's first director, Kashtaria Wudame. No one had ever been certain if they were still alive, but no sooner had they awoken than they turned on the world that they were meant to protect. Chosen by the foreign god, the 7 cryptors were entrusted with caring for the trees of emptiness. The enormous trees that appeared around the world after its scouring. Each tree of emptiness was followed by a Lostbelt, a hypothetical history that had been pruned from the chronicle of humanity. There was a Russian Lostbelt, where humans had fused with beasts in order to survive in an ultra-cold environment. There was the Scandinavian Lostbelt, where Ragnarok gone awry had robbed the world of any possible future. And there was the Chinese Lostbelt, where a single ruler who achieved immortality carried the rest of mankind on their shoulders. These and other Lostbelts were able to grow their territory, with the one emerging triumphant becoming Earth's official history. As far as the cryptors were concerned, their only enemy, or rather, competition, was the other cryptors, competing to establish their Lostbelt's dominance. The few remnants of the old humanity, Chaldea, were no more than a tiny bump in their road. Oh, that hurts to see. Before the world was wiped clean, the cryptors had mounted an attack on the Chaldea Security Organization's headquarters and destroyed them. Chaldeus was frozen solid, and ray-shifting, the only possible means by which humanity could have prevented the Great Reset, was lost. Oh, why do you gotta show this scene again? Curse you, priest! But, though many lives were lost, and the survivors were forced to make a desperate retreat, the last master of Chaldea still lived. Thanks to the Shadow Borer, the all-terrain void transporter that had been developed in secret, and its cross-dimensional zero-sail traversal method, the survivors successfully escaped into void space. Having invaded the Great Reset, they emerged in the Russian Lostbelt a few months later, in April of 2020. They went on to defeat Kadak Zemlupus, the cryptor assigned to the Russian Lostbelt, overthrow the Lostbelt's king, Ivan the Terrible, and cut down its Tree of Emptiness. Then, after another battle in Scandinavian Lostbelt, they arrived at the Wandering Sea, a workshop that was home to the only other survivors of humanity. We know that's not true, though. Just stating, we do know that is not true. Now they have gained a new ally in Sion Utnam, an alchemist from the Atlas Institute, left in charge of the Wandering Sea, and are setting out to the next step of their quest to defeat the cryptors and the foreign god. Oh, she was doing all that recap. So, how was that recap? Did I do a good job of jogging your memory? Yeah, what about the Chinese Lostbelt or everything else? Oh, you don't need me to tell you about those. They just happened recently, after all. I'll save the recap on Gordolf's grand adventure for another time. Anyway, it's now been a few months since you returned from the Chinese Lostbelt. Yeah. Once you're all rested up, I'm going to have you head on out to your next order, Lostbelt number 4, where you'll investigate a strange Lostbelt that has been repeatedly expanding and contracting. Moreover, the captain will be joining you in on your adventure into this dazzling realm of Indian mythology. course, if I had known it would take this long to get ready, I wouldn't have hyped it up as much. My original calculations had me modifying, convincing the captain a bit sooner than this. Hey, it wasn't your fault we all got caught up in that ordeal. Honestly, I'm just glad we were able to verify that we can actually ray shift again. Indeed, we now know for certain that we are able to ray shift from the Wandering Sea as well as from Chaldea. While the ability to observe time and space outside the Lostbelt may not help in our efforts to remove them, having more options available can only be a good thing. Though that's not to say there are some of us that aren't a bit worse for wear. I dare say Director Gordoff, has your weight returned to normal yet? It has. Not that I had any say in the matter. I still don't think it's right that I was the only one who didn't get to go on a break. Nor do I see why we need an absolute relic like ray shifting when we have the zero sale. Go on, Mooney. You know I'm right. Tell them all you and the whole staff are just as sick and tired of ray shifting as I am. What are you talking about? They're both mind-blowing technological advancements. You've just got to use them right. Also, I was on the staff of the original Chaldea too, so if anything, I'm way more used to ray shifting. You agree with me, right, Soul? Ray shifting is way more fun than zero sealing, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, they both seem pretty cool, and I would definitely like to experience them, but, you know. Hey, true boy. Why did I have to be born so ray shift compatible? Wait, Gordolf is ray shift compatible? That's awesome. Oh, never mind all that, Sion. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. We know now that the Cripper's accursed leader, Kashtaria Woodame, is in the Atlantic Lostbelt. And I'm also told it's the largest Lostbelt in the world by far, and that the branches of its tree of emptiness cover Earth's entire stratosphere. So what possible point could there be in making a pit stop at this Lostbelt in India? It's not a pit stop. We need to go there to ensure our chance of victory as high as possible. According to the Trismegistus, the ocean occupies most of the Atlantic Lostbelt's territory. And we're not talking a modern-day ocean here. We're talking about one from the Age of Gods, filled to the brim with ether and demonic beasts. As things stand right now, we have no way of crossing an ocean like that safely. And if you were to enter the Atlantic Lostbelt now, you would just end up as so much seaweed. I see. Does that mean we can't get there with the border? I'm afraid not. Cian and I have been talking about it, and we both came to the conclusion that it's just not possible to make the border seaworthy while preserving its existing functionality. Just because it can sail in void space doesn't mean it can do the same in reality space. Each ocean requires a completely different means of traversal. And since the border is an all-terrain void transporter, we can't allocate that many resources only to make it capable of sailing on real water. I guess we could technically do it if we made the hull bigger, but if we did that, we wouldn't have nearly enough staff to run it. A vehicle that size would need at least 60 professionals to operate it. Can you guess what resources are on the lowest just now? I guess that would be human resources. When you're and the rest of the border's staff are all doing their best, but... Right, so you're going to acquire what we need at the Indian Lostbelt. How are we going to acquire staff? I don't know, honestly. We haven't even really had his name revealed to us. I think he's still just the captain for us. So we're on a recruitment mission. No, nothing like that. We already know you can't bring anything native to a Lostbelt outside of it, right? No, this is a simple matter of earthbound coordinates. And he has everything we currently lack, so you're going to go there and get it all in one fell swoop. Is that not right, Captain? Or we're all done making the adjustments and attachments over here. All you have to do now is personally activate the Aronix Phantasm in India and attach it. Yes, I'll go with them. It's been several months since I started helping out with the border's maintenance. It might be as slow as a sea turtle, but I can't help but have some affection for it after all this time. And I know the Phantasm needs to be activated very carefully with a precise ritual and only in a particular coordinates. I don't know if we can even use it in the Lostbelt or not. We'll never know unless we try. That said, I'm the one who's going to decide what it becomes. That part is non-negotiable. If I decide it's not going to work, I'm going to come back on my own. Got that, Sion? Sure, as your master, I'm okay with that. Though I seriously doubt you're capable of being so heartless. Yeah, what you talking about? You're talking about my coming along with you to the India. I thought you'd already been told about that. Da Vinci, do you remember seeing a steel pyramid-shaped object somewhere around the dock? Well, it's mine. I'd like you to store it on the border for me. In the worst case, we can use that as a shield. Oh, you mean that weird-looking thing that almost seems like a part of a car body kit? Huh? Is that the Anorex Phantasm thing you were just talking about? Yeah, it's not much use for a mermaid that can swim around in the ocean freely, though. I can't say I know what you're talking about, but the more servants around who can keep me safe, the better.
Thanks. Anyway, glad to be here, everyone. Oh, and don't worry about my seat. I already installed one for me, and it only takes half a Meunier space.
Poor Meunier. Well, really? That means the captain's gonna be sitting next to me. This is my big chance to show him what I'm made of. I can't wait to get started. Alright, but is that our only objective in India? Does this mean we don't have to cut down its tree of emptiness?
No, you'll definitely be needing to eliminate the Indian Lostbelt while you're there. Given that it seems to be indirectly responsible for the recent rate-shift incident. The Indian Lostbelt. There's a very good chance that these histories that were pruned away after they were deemed unnecessary contain significant and unprecedented threats. I've determined that we cannot leave this Lostbelt to be because it's lowest on our list, because it's low on our list of priorities. Besides, there's still so much we don't know, and not just about the Tree of Emptiness. What's going on with the Cryptors? Or are all the alter egos coming to be disciples of the foreign god? Every Lostbelt we investigate provides us with more data. Sol, Mash, Da Vinci, Gordo, Meunier. As the one supervising the command room and as some personally wishing for your success, there's something I wish to say. You need to eliminate every Lostbelt. We have no choice but to fight, regardless of how painful that choice is. You need to eliminate them to both improve our chances of victory during the inevitable climactic confrontation and to return human history to its proper place. Sion. Whoops, scratch that. I should know better than to get overly serious before you even headed out on a mission. I'm sure we'll run into more than enough trouble in this Lostbelts, so we should at least try to enjoy ourselves while you're in the base. Alright, that's all for now. Please make sure to review the particulars of this mission on your mobile devices. This order will commence at dawn. Be sure to get plenty of sleep and come to the dock by the time we agreed on.
Roger, roger. Alright, see everybody at dawn. It's dawn. Man, there's easier ways of waking me up than turning on all the lights. Da Vinci. Sleep standing. I've heard of weirder things.
Oh, so, what's up? We have less than 6 hours until the mission starts. You should head back to your room and get some rest. I doubt we have many chances to get a full night's sleep once we're in the Lostbelt. Who knows when you'll get another chance to stay in a bed that doesn't rock.
Why is Da Vinci losing time, I wonder?
Huh? It's already time? Have I been sleeping standing up this whole time? Oopsie. Really didn't want to go back to my workshop, so I ended up resting my eyes for a bit longer than I meant to. Well, I feel silly. Anyway, go on and head down to the dock. I'll catch up with you guys soon.
Why does she have roller skates?
As I had thought, Da Vinci is having some operational difficulties.
Neza!
I have been behind you for some time. You must have been so focused on Da Vinci that you didn't notice. In any case, this is a good chance to tell you this. You can't let Da Vinci push herself too much. She is doing everything Leonardo da Vinci would be doing, but while in a much smaller body. That obviously puts tremendous strain on her now. You must be aware of that. She may have inherited Leonardo da Vinci's duties, but she is a pseudo-servant.
Just, like, wait, what? Wait. What? Is that a mistranslation? Little Da Vinci is a pseudo-servant, like MASH. So she's a human that is possessed by Da Vinci.
We may differ in format, but she and I are very similar. I understand how she is feeling. No, scratch that. I do not know how she is feeling. Da Vinci is so strong. I said too much. My apologies, so please, keep this between us. Promise? I am coming along to the Indian Lostbelt. I hope we can continue to get along.
Glad to have you with us again, Neza.
Understood. I promise I will not let you down. That said, the jewel in my chest is acting up a bit. I don't think this has ever happened to me before. this Indian Lostbelt is a very bad place. Every part of my spirit origin is warning me not to go. Even so, every Lostbelt is dangerous. I am the Crown Prince Nessa. I must not back down from a challenge. If things go bad, I know you will help me. I'm sure I have nothing to worry about. Let's go. The others are waiting.
I really am questioning if that statement that she made. Oh man, sorry I'm late. Can't believe it took me so long to get ready. Looks like you're all here. Let's begin the final rundown. Your destination is the Indian Lostbelt. Your objective is to help Captain gain experience point. powering up the Shadow Border, explore the Indian Lostbelt, and ultimately eliminate it. Captain and I will handle the Shadow Border side of things, so please don't concern yourselves with that. What I would like you to focus on, Master Soul, is cutting down the Indian Tree of Emptiness. I estimate you should have room in the border to fit about 20 days worth of supplies. While the Arax Phantasm will be loaded into the hangar as supplemental equipment, you'll not need to account for it in battle, as it's not meant for offensive purposes. I take it will be summoning reinforcement servants within the Lostbelt again, as we have done thus far. Correct. From here, you'll need to be able to travel across the void space to get close to the Indian Lostbelt. And from there, you'll need to immediately undergo another Zero Seal in order to make your way inside. Consecutive Zero Seals are draining even for servants, and Da Vinci's protection safeguards can only do so much. So I think it's best if we keep no more than 3 servants on standby in the border. But no matter how many servants we win over on our side in the future, we'll only be able to take 3 of them to a Lostbelt with us. That's how it works out, yes. I'm not saying we can never send more than 3 if we really have to. The servants summoned inside of Lostbelt are more powerful anyway. So, when you get there, I would like you to secure a ley line and use Mash's Holy Relic to form contracts with new hero experts, just like you have in the other Lostbelts. Alright then, as the Wandering Sea Command Room Supervisor, I have an order for those of you on the field, team. As of this moment, Novum Chaldea will be transitioning to its first battle position. Field team, go ahead and board the border, starting with Master Soul. Once I've confirmed all of your vitals are green, you'll begin a Zero Sail. And officially commence Order Lostbelt number 4 along with its sub-order, Horned Monster. Make sure you all give it everything you have, and I look forward to your safe return. Bye, Sion. That was all the prologue! Good lord, that was all the prologue.